that's an amazing experience. I've heard of people who have had that, and you're the first person I think I've ever actually talked to who says that they've had that experience where they had passed and went to the other side. Well, well, and that's great that you can remember that. So your message is not only one of faith; it's also one of warning people to pay attention to their driving. And it sounds to me, Kevin, like it's also a message of, you know what? No matter what life deals you, you can overcome because you're. I'm sure it's a struggle many times, but it sounds like you are making efforts to overcome. And having written, did you say 56 songs? Everything is true, but you do have a story to tell also, and so maybe a book is in your future. Who knows? Kevin, Action Jackson, our producer, has a question or comment. It certainly is a help, but it doesn't solve the problem completely. Right.
Kevin, let me change pages for a second. So this all happens. Your wife works for Whataburger. What did Whataburger do? Whataburger didn't have to do anything. What did Whataburger offer to do?
Oh my gosh.
All your medical bills. What else did they offer to do? Because it wasn't just the medical bills. But they offered to pay your mortgage, your light bill, and all your medical bills. Isn't that right? And did Whataburger have to do that? I mean, you talk about a company stepping up. It is, and especially, right now we're heading into that Christmas season, and we're looking for community cheer, and sometimes we look for just nonprofits that will give us community cheer. But I mean, to me, it sounds like Whataburger is a family-oriented business that tried to pass a little community cheer onto your family.
Well, I'd say more than just a little bit to make that kind of a generous offer to you.
That's incredible.
Yeah, just incredible is the word.
So, Now, Kevin, and just so we can put a number with it, so people can get an understanding, what were your medical bill expenses? What were they? $200,000. And Whataburger, without a blink, was prepared to write a check. Wow. Well, folks, I'll tell you what, there's the story there. And Kevin, if you do get a chance to talk to high schools, will you try to take that chance and go out and tell these young folks about distracted driving and about texting? All right. Well, Kevin, next, thank you so much for joining us this morning and sharing your real life, real story with us. We really appreciate you.
And Kevin, go back to writing those jokes as well as some more songs.
Yeah, I want to hear some songs.
All right. Folks, Kevin Nix, Liberty Hill, Texas. Thank you, Kevin. Folks, stay tuned as we come back. We're going to talk about things that are in the news dealing with families. This is 620 AM, KEXB, Experts in Business. Well, what do you guys think?
That was really good.
Good real life, real story?
Yeah.
Good
Especially
real life,
for
real
like a
story?
last minute thing.
That's amazing that they do that.
Yeah, $200,000 in medical bills.
Yeah, the extra minute helped.
Yes, thank you, Travius. Oh, yeah.
Want to take a selfie with me, Alicia? Yeah.
All right, we finally, I think, have this working. It's been a challenge the last 2 days to try and make sure our technology is working. But we are on the show this morning. It's Tuesday morning. We already had Christian Benavides on from Allen High School. He was our student of the week. We had Kevin Nix on, real story, real people, real lives. And I mean, his story is amazing. I wish you guys could hear the telephone caller call in. Called in from Liberty Hill, Texas. He was at a stoplight. His phone went off, so he reached down to grab it and look at the text and didn't realize he put his foot on the gas. At the same time, it was on the brake. He rolled into the intersection, got hit by a semi-truck, T-boned. Had to go into surgery immediately. In fact, they pronounced him dead at the scene. An off-duty officer brought him back to life and saved his life, and he has been struggling ever since. He not been able to work. He's going in front of a disability hearing to see if he can draw disability. But he doesn't give up. He's still excited. And I'll tell you, the community cheer side of that is the fact that Whataburger, the company his wife works for, offered to write a check for $200,000 to pay for his medical expenses, but also to help pay for his mortgage and electric bills. And this all happened 2 days after Christmas. And so Whataburger stepping up for their employees and trying to help them out and provide a little community cheer. So we want to tip our hats to them as well. We're going to go into some family news here in just a second and share some news with you on what's going on in the world. So thank you for staying tuned, and we're going to have this technology thing whooped, I promise. All right, so you got some family news, Dr. B?
Got a few things here.
Okay.
Is it family news from your corporation or from your business?
No.
No, just from the internet.
Oh.
Just,
Like world
Yeah.
news or?
yeah, world
Texas
news.
news
One story is about an
Like what I
adoption. Pardon?
Like what I did, the news?
No, that's funny. You did funny.
I
news.
did funny
That's
news.
Friday.
No, this
Oh,
is-
this Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
what I thought.
Is
Because
funny
it's due
news,
by this Thursday, right?
is funny
Yes.
news still Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I know
Okay.
Coach Smith is calling in Friday. So I didn't know what all Friday was going to be.
We don't either. It'll be fun.
I got all
Fridays.
the numbers for the community cheer that I was assigned to. I just have to call them.
Good.
I got like 2 malls and then, or 2 malls, the Gaylord and Ronald McDonald House Charities. I emailed them, but
I emailed
Haven't
this
heard
chick from
anything.
Dillard's. See how that goes.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't always get back to you as quickly as you would like. But they'll
Yeah,
get
that's
back
why
to
I
you.
did it yesterday. I
I
wanted
have-
to do it early.
I have like really good connections at Champs because I used to work there,
Okay.
and I know like the district manager because I was 16 when I started, and my sales are better than every employee.
Yeah.
So I got to transfer locations from Oklahoma to here to Dallas to Galleria. They let me do a lot at 16.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
So I know them. Is that someone I can
Yeah.
talk to?
Sure.
Oh, then I'm doing that. I don't care about the Dillard's chick anymore. I'm good then. Okay. Perfect. The funny news is gonna be hilarious. I mean, is it family news? Like, is it funny or is it good?
Is this serious today?
Yeah, this is more serious. It's
Oh.
interesting
Friday
stuff that's
will be
happened that relates to the
Friday's
news.
I know, I'm here Fridays.
personal interest stories, that type of thing.
Oh, okay. I wish I could say something.
You know, Dr. B, I want to break out in song and play the air guitar over here, and I love hearing that music come on. So, folks, good morning. You're waking up with JP and Dr. B. Thanks for joining in with us. What an incredible morning we've had. We've had an unbelievably great student with a true civic mind, and Christian Benavides from Allen High School. We had Kevin Nix on with his Real People, Real Story, and I'll tell you what, if that didn't bring you to tears, it sure did me in the studio. I mean, just an amazing story of what just looking down at a text for just a second can cost you a lifetime of sometimes memories and now physical pain and some emotional pain. But hopefully Kevin's going to turn that around and pass that on to other students, and through his comedy and through his songs, be able to show people that, hey, you know what? It's pretty darn important to pay attention to what you're doing when you're driving.
That's
You know,
something that everyone needs to hear,
It
especially
is.
early.
It is, and not only texting, but we've been reminded with the rain we've had recently of watching out where you're driving, and if there are blocks in the road, don't go around them. Don't drive into water. It's just amazing to me that people would do that, but we don't realize the power of it. So yeah, pay attention while you're out there driving this morning, and be careful. Mainly be careful because your family is counting on you. So
Absolutely. And so we've had a great show this morning. If you can catch us on YouTube, we finally got YouTube to work this morning, and so we will have that posted for you this morning after the show. But Dr. B, I tell you what, we have a sponsor we want to talk about.
yes, we do, and the Bridging Hearts Counseling Center. Compassion is the starting point for meaningful systemic change, and psychodrama naturally fosters compassion by literally putting the family into each other's shoes. If you're looking for a way to make a real-life change for yourself, your family, or your clients, plan on attending the second annual Psychodrama and Sociometry Conference at Collin College, Prestonwood campus, and it's December 3rd and 4th. That's this week. This year's conference is designed for those who are new to psychodrama, who have extensive experience, or somewhere in between. Join Bridging Heart Psychodrama Training Institute and ETTI for workshops on families or couples, food empowerment, personal growth, psychodrama 101, sociometry, and spirituality. There are workshop offerings to meet all attendees' needs, and there's still room for you. Visit bridginghearts.com for all the details.
All right. So let me tell you what, folks, if you get out there December 3rd and 4th, that'd be pretty fantastic. I want to go see what psychodrama can do for me.
Well, it's an amazing intervention. It really is. It's lots of fun, too.
Now, Dr. B, do you know what happened 60 years ago?
60 years ago, Callie was born. Oh, no, wait.
Oh,
The judge was born. Really, Jackson? The judge was born? I mean, Jackson, who's got no teeth and has gray hair? That wouldn't be me, Jackson.
Well, was that when I went to college?
That could
60
have
years
been.
ago?
No, 60 years
What
ago
happened?
is the anniversary of the Montgomery bus boycott, when Rosa Parks decided enough's enough and I'm not moving my seat. 1955,
And
November 30th.
that is amazing. 60 years.
60 years ago, and you know what's